Hi, this review is for Someone to Love by Mary Balogh. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. For those of you who enjoy historical romance, you may enjoy this story. This story is Westcott number one in the first of and is the first of that series. The reason that I read this book, it's not for a particular review per se, but I am reviewing Someone to Trust by First to Read by the end of November. Since I'm reading Someone to Trust, and since I'm somebody who is an avid devourer of series, I chose to read this Westcott series by Mary Balogh. This is the first of 5 titles. I do not have the list of the other 4 that are out right now, the other 3 that are currently out, but as I did mention, book number 5, Someone to Trust, comes out at the end of November. Time allowing, I will review all the titles in this series prior to the current title. By the way, this came out on November 8th. It's a Berkeley Publishing title, and it got 4 stars from me. Here is the blurb. Humphrey Westcott, Earl of Riverdale, has died, leaving behind a fortune that will forever alter the lives of everyone in his family, including the daughter no one ever knew he had. Anna Snow grew up in an orphanage in Bath, knowing nothing of the family that she came from. Now she discovers that the late Earl of Riverdale was her father and that she has inherited his fortune. She is also overjoyed to learn that she has siblings. However, they want nothing to do with her and or her attempts to share her new wealth. But the Earl's new guardian is interested in Anna. Avery Archer, the Duke of Netherby, keeps others at a distance, yet something prompts him to aid Anna in her transition from orphan to lady. As London society and her newfound relatives threaten to overwhelm Anna, Avery steps in to rescue her and finds himself vulnerable to feelings that he has hidden so well and for so long. As mentioned, I only gave this book 4 stars. Maybe because it's the first in a series. Uh, will it have more to offer as the series goes on? Only time will tell. I am sorry for adjusting the camera, but my battery decided to try to die on me. Here are my thoughts. Anna is 25 years old, and she suddenly learns that she's a daughter of the late Humphrey Westcott, who was the Earl of Riverdale. She grew up in an orphanage since the age of 3. Her life was just fine. She even became a teacher there at the orphanage. But now she discovered that she has inherited a massive wealth. She also learns that she has several siblings. However, they're illegitimate and they have no claim to her wealth. The very first thing that Anna does or wants to do is to share this wealth with them, but they want nothing to do with her or her money, and as far as they're concerned, that's that. Then we meet Avery Archer. He is the Duke of Netherby. He decides, for reasons that he can't quite explain, to bring Anna up to snuff with all the ways that she needs in order to adjust to her new life. There's a catch. One glance at Anna and Avery is smitten. But his intentions are honorable. Anna is also quite smitten with Avery. There's just something about him. He's of average height, slight of build. He's actually quite flamboyant. She only can describe him as a beautiful man. No, he's certainly not the stuff of romance novels, but she can't get him out of her mind. The hard thing about things right now for Anna, though, is why is she even thinking about Avery when she's got so many other things to think about? Now, this is a book that's rich with characters, and this may be why it got a 4 from me and not anything higher. There are so many characters in this story. I kind of wonder, is it because it's the beginning of a series and are these characters that we're going to meet as the series progresses? If so, then I can kind of understand that. It took a minute to make all the connections, but once I did, I was able to get on with the story. Now, I was drawn to Avery. I liked his character. I liked trying to picture him. Here's a beautiful man. He wasn't effeminate, if I say the word correctly, but he definitely was not your tall, dark, and handsome hero that you read about all the time. Just a beautiful, beautiful man in his return, inside and out. It was really a delight that the author chose to write such a different hero. I've read a lot of romance stories over the years and a lot of historical romance stories over the years, and I've never read a hero described quite like him before. The other thing that I wasn't crazy about in the book, and again it parlayed into having only 4 stars, is Anna had a friend at the orphanage that she wrote to frequently, and every time she wrote this person a letter, she would reiterate everything that had just happened to her. So it was like you were reading parts of the story twice. So I started the book off with Audible, but I had to download the book from my library because I had to skim over these letters. Sorry, but there it is. That said, I still enjoy the story, and I very much look forward to reading the rest of the series. Especially since now I will be reading Someone to Trust for a review. So I did write the review for my blog, which I, by the way, will link in the review in the description below. And I will attempt to read and review all of the other titles in the series. I discovered that Mary Balogh has written quite a few series, and if you are interested in her, check her out because she's got a lot of success attached to her name. That's it. Lastly, I'll put a link to the book in the description below should you decide to buy the book via the link. Just know that as an Amazon affiliate, if you buy the book, then I will garnish a few pennies that will go, not garnish, a few pennies of the purchase will go towards my account, but it won't affect the cost of the book to you. That's about it. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.